Yes.
Bro, what is going on? What?
People only get ahead in life if they are attractive. And it has gone so extreme that young men physically altering their face just so that they can maximize their looks.
I've seen what he looks like.
What does he look like? Can you show me?
Can you make the sound of a moo? What are you doing with your face right now?
Go.
Oh, like a Ben Stiller.
If you do 10 of these, right, and you do like 4 sets of them, that's like a supposed to...
You look like a monkey.
Do you think this is what kids now are spending way more time on, therefore they can't get ahead in life?
100%.
Yeah, that's why they had to bring in the social media ban, because they were like, bruh,
100%.
we're cooked.
I think it's the best thing that Australia could have done, which is the social media ban for under
16.
Anyway, cameras work?
They're all recording.
This one's black screen. Black screen, bro.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
oh yeah, we'll review it.
What's happening, guys, and welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast, Living the Dream. So today we talk about something really, really interesting, which I'm sure you have probably heard of, which is called Looksmaxxing. It's a term that has been going around a lot, which we debunk and we get into the brains of to figure out why that is the case. And we wrap up with a side quest. If you guys are curious on what that is, be sure to keep watching.
Living the dream, boys. Living the dream.
I'm going to jump in straight away.
Okay.
I got an update from Service New South Wales.
Oh my God,
this is
finally.
big. This is big.
So I've been waiting for this letter to come through. For context, anyone viewing this episode of this particular part, a couple episodes ago, I had announced to the boys that I got done for driving, as in for handing my phone in my hand, lost 5 demerit points. Mm-hmm. And at the time of calculating it, I should have been suspended. As in I would have gotten a letter in the mail saying, you've run out of points, that's it, you're done. The letter finally came. And it came yesterday. Now, I've been waiting for about probably a good month, which
It's
is
such a flawed system.
Yeah, it's a flawed system. I'm like, okay, cool, ready. Let me just get the letter open and whatnot. Open up the letter, and it says, this is a warning that you have 1 point remaining.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
But you didn't.
I thought I'd calculated it thinking that I'd run out, but I have 1 point remaining. Yeah, so technically I still effed up, right? Don't get me wrong. I've lost the demerit points and whatnot. It's pretty bad. But now I still have 1 point and no good behavior period or no suspension. So that's the update.
Okay, can I ask, what does good behavior mean? Does that in turn mean that you would still have the 5 points theoretically?
So technically, if you opt for good behavior,
Yeah.
you get 2 points for a year, and then after the year, you get your full points back. However, in that full year, you're not allowed to F up anywhere, right? Like, and if you do, you get double the suspension and you have to take it.
So suspension normally is 3 months, but it'll be 6 months.
Correct.
Right. But in this instance, you've got 1
Now
point
I've
remaining.
so now I was thinking about this yesterday. I was actually a bit gutted because I kind of wanted
This is even worse.
Yeah, so now I have 1 point and technically I have to wait 3 years, or I think it's incremental, so bit by bit
Incremental,
they
yeah.
release
Yeah.
it. Maybe 2.5 years until I get whatever points I get back.
So now the risk is that over the next 3 years, he won't have full allocation of
Correct.
points. So if he F's up once, he loses his license.
Then I
But
go
if-
back to this original plan.
Correct.
Yeah.
He'll just be in this like limbo for the next 18 months.
Just do yourself, bro. Go over 50K.
Yeah, you know what? I was thinking
again.
about it. I'm like, I was just literally hoping for the actual suspension to come through or the good behavior period so I can opt into that.
So
But
it feels like you want to be suspended.
Well,
On
now
good
that I think
behavior, and then
Yeah.
just do that for 3 months. Oh, no, a year.
it's a year, but 2 points.
Yep.
Which
And
is
then
still
you get
more.
all of your points back.
Which is still more than freaking the 1 point that I'm on.
Okay, but if you lose the point now, right?
Yep.
Go over, you lose the point.
Then I
You
definitely get-
you
then I-
suspended.
or the opt-in for good
Good
behavior.
behavior. But let's just say you get suspended,
3 months.
but after that you'll get your full points anyway.
Correct.
So you can, it's a dumb system.
Pedal to the max, bro.
Yeah, pedal to the max, take a
Get
holiday for
suspended,
3
go.
months.
That's
See you
not what
later.
I'd planned. But that was my
Or
update.
just drive safely.
Which is what I'm practicing now.
Okay,
So-
well, that's good.
One would
Yeah.
have to at one point.
Well, yeah, I'm learning. It's
well,
good.
if you guys are interested in knowing how his journey continues, driving safely and not losing his license, you should subscribe.
And on that note, just jumping onto the subscriber thing, did you guys check our reviews?
I know it's going
No,
up.
Yeah.
It's going
I'm
up.
What is it?
so
What is it?
excited. I think it's
What
like
was it before?
It was at 19.
19?
And now
20. High 20s.
26.
Okay.
26, 28-ish.
I'm gonna say 26.
Can
But
you do a
how many
call
did
to
we
action?
need? Like 50?
I
didn't
want
we?
No,
50.
100. We said 100.
Yeah.
100. Okay, so we needed
26?
100 to be able to get his special someone, as in Deep's special someone, to be on the podcast.
A special appearance.
A special appearance.
So
Yeah.
I will
special
have
someone.
a full segment dedicated just to that.
No, it's a special appearance, so that doesn't mean she's going to stick around for the entire
no. That
episode.
what are we deciding on?
Yeah,
here?
yeah, well, we'll get her on. 100. 100 though.
Anyway,
Okay.
so that's my update from
That's
the
cool.
start.
Okay.
How you boys doing?
I'm good. We had we've been starting to introduce a date night at least a week.
Oh,
So,
beautiful.
You know, trying to get out, do whatever. So we went to the fish market the week before, and then last week we went and watched Michael, so the Michael Jackson movie.
How was it? Because apparently it's been like,
Yeah, so a lot of I didn't know any reviews or anything like that. I just knew that Sanjo and I really like any of those biopic type films around musicians. So we've watched Bohemian Rhapsody, we've watched Rocket Man, the Elvis Presley one. So we're like, cool, we enjoy that sort of movie. Let's go watch this. Now, I'm a big fan of what Michael did in terms of the entire industry. Entertaining, no one else like him. I don't know the specifics of the politics of what he did and kids and this, that, blah, blah. I don't know. I don't know anything about that, but I didn't walk in there going, I'm going to assess if this is accurate. I'm going in there for entertainment. I think where the issue is that people walk in there going, this is not accurate. It's like, okay, guys, something that people need to know is no one's going to make a biopic, fund it, and go, oh, I'm actively going to make my uncle look really shit in this. If you walked into it thinking it was going to be accurate, you're probably going to be disappointed, which is what I think's happened. If you're going in there for entertainment purposes, Sanjo was bawling her eyes out. She loved it.
bawling her eyes out.
Yeah, because I think there's a few abuse concern and issues that came up in it, and she's now got a son. So I feel like maybe there was some sort of connection there. Sure. But I found it very entertaining. I think it was really cool. I think there's a scene where they do Thriller, and it's in the exact same location as the original movie.
Is he a good dancer?
He is phenomenal.
And he's the nephew, right?
Nephew. And
Wow.
amazing singer as well. And
Beautiful.
so it was really cool.
I don't know why I stumbled across an interview of him.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys happened to catch that, but basically he had zero intentions of being an actor.
Oh,
This is his first film.
This is his first film. He actually wanted to be, I'm pretty sure, a golfer.
okay.
Yeah, he was on that late night show. I forgot, with Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah,
Yep.
and he's basically like, I didn't want to act. I just wanted to play golf.
Wow.
And next minute, he's like,
he was phenomenal.
How
it up.
entitled, though? It's such an entitled thing to say. I didn't want to be an actor. I wanted to be a golfer. It's
how's
like
that
the whole
entitled?
nepotism thing, right? Where, you hear some of these star kids, especially in Bollywood, they'll go, I never actually wanted to be an actor, but now I'm an actor and then I'm doing this and I'm doing that.
Only
It's like,
difference
dude,
here is that most of those guys aren't talented.
they're hopeless.
This guy's
They're
talented.
hopeless.
this guy
Yeah.
actually performed.
I thought he was fantastic.
Yeah, right.
So yeah,
Interesting.
the fact that he doesn't want to be an actor, I don't know if he's going to continue making films because now he's going to be sort of typecasted as,
You're
the Michael film.
yeah, that
I think
makes
he might
sense.
just do the one hit and go, cool, I'll go become a celebrity golfer.
Yeah, very curious to see how this performs in the box office because from all I had seen was apparently didn't perform well or critic reviews.
The
or
reviews
crowd
are really
reviews
bad.
Have been
Reviews
quite
have been
bad.
really
Yeah,
bad.
so I'd be
Yeah.
curious to see how this goes.
There you go. Update with
interesting.
you.
Wedding done.
Your special someone, you wedding done?
No.
As in, you got married?
It'd be a little concerning if I got married and tell you guys, and I'm
So
telling
that'd
you
be
live on
sad.
the pod.
That'd be sad.
No, you know how I was dealing with the wedding, the
Oh,
big
shit,
fat
yeah. That
Indian
wedding.
Greek wedding. It's done. We
Okay.
had the reception.
How many events were there
1,000.
Six. I think
over
there
the
was
period
six.
of 10 days?
Yeah, give and take.
Yep.
7 to 10 days. I felt for them, man. Peter was saying to me, he goes, man, after this, I never want to take a photo again. As he's getting a photo taken by the photographers.
Yeah.
Feels so relatable.
But yeah, no, it's done. They're happy. It was really well done. And yeah, we got to his place midday on the day of the Orthodox Greek wedding, because then it was the Greek Orthodox wedding and then the reception in the evening. By the time the reception ended, then there was an after party, which Rajput DJ'd at. So,
Interesting.
Rajput, for anyone that doesn't
Shout out
know,
to
is Anuj Rajput. He's a mate of ours, and he also does DJ on the side. So he DJ'd the after party. Bro, I just physically, I got to the after party. I sat there and I really contemplated while
He was that bad at DJing. Holy.
No, he hadn't even started his set, to be honest with you. I kind of got up and looked at a few mates and was like, guys, I'm out.
I'm done.
But the good thing is they know how I am. And they're like, yeah, time for you to go.
What time did the after party start?
Midnight.
Oh, nah.
Started at midnight and I think it went on till 3.
Shit.
But man, if you go from midday to midnight, that's 12 hours already of you've got drinking, being around, all that sort of stuff.
Well, you say that, but for my wedding, we did 11 a.m. all the way through to 4 a.m. And you both were on the dance floor. We still went hard. You guys are complaining now, but it's still
also
possible.
true.
But you know what
That's
the
also
difference is?
true.
The difference is that like in your case, it was like a few days consecutively.
Yep.
And I also think psychologically, because you're in a different destination, it just feels
That's also true.
It feels different. Not to say
also-
that obviously this week was bad in any way. It was beautiful. But I think psychologically, when you're in and out, and then you're also trying to do life at the same time, it becomes more taxing. And obviously, you guys know Rent Nest is kicked off. So in between all of that, I'm still taking sales calls. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. So I'm working on overdrive. Whereas for the wedding, that's all I was doing for like 3 or 4 days.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm done.
You're done. Who do you think had the bigger cultural pull out of it? Was
Indians.
Greek, right?
Indians.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Interesting.
Indians overshadowed. Like I'm gonna call it for what it is. It was.
Because I've seen some Greek weddings and they go hard.
They
That's
do.
why I'm
They
like,
do go
surely
hard.
there was a bit of a,
Yeah, no, but I think we underestimate the amount that we actually put forward or do. It's very hard for any other culture to come in and go, we're going to go as hard or have as many traditional sort of cultural elements to it the way we Indians have.
Wonder who came up with all this. Like, hey, to get married as an Indian, as a Hindu, like you got to do 6 days of wedding. Like, who came up with that?
Mind you, as far as there's like your religious influence, right? So you've got like the henna night, not even that's a religious
That's not
thing.
even religious.
Your turmeric thing that you apply, right? Haldi or whatever you would call it. That is probably as religious as it goes, like before all of that stuff. Everything else is just extra.
It's all been commercialized.
It's all just extra.
It's
Yeah, that's
all
what I mean. Is who
commercialized.
came up with it?
I
Like,
don't know.
I think it's just evolved over time.
yeah, okay.
And I think every time it's evolved, it's become bigger. And as a result, you have to put more money in for it to be bigger than what it is. I think there's a few weddings going on at the moment overseas that, I keep seeing. And they're extravagant, man. They're extravagant. And, kudos to them, happy for them in whatever they're doing. But it just feels like it needs to either be bigger or it's just not good enough anymore.
But you were saying that there's a lot of people that are like, cutting down on some of the events because it's now expensive.
Well, I mean, like when you think about how much everything costs from your venue to your vendors, right? Like all of the decorating parts of it, hair and makeup, photo, video, bro, that shit adds up, right? And of course, you guys have witnessed as well. You know exactly where I was at in terms of finances. And then you have to like consider that with the average Australian, with the average Indian person getting married, and you're thinking like, they're probably like on your average salaries, saving your average amount. It's just not feasible to have a wedding in Sydney anymore. And from what you see, Deeps, like, with seeing it overseas and people wanting that, but then the reality of what they can afford are very different things. And then this is where compromises come in. This is why people are merging events now. This is why there's reduction in some events. Like even for myself as a photographer, I'll get like an inquiry and then I'll see people go through and be like, we're just going to compact all of this into one pre-wedding event and then wedding and reception. Some people aren't even having evening receptions anymore. They're having daytime receptions now.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And then obviously the push towards winter because it's like cheaper rates for venues.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, you definitely see a big like shift towards weddings that are now affordable, but you also still have the people who like, no, we want to go hard. So you get, both ends.
A
I
mixed
guess.
bag.
A very big
Well, there you
mixed
go.
bag.
All
Interesting.
right. I just look forward to the weddings for you guys.
Yeah, well, you know what's interesting? Just last night, I got
You
added
proposed
to a...
to your
No.
Sorry.
This is below. Just last night, I got added to a group chat, and it's for another person's bucks. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I can't. I just physically can't. And
At least tell me it's going to be local. If it's going to be
no,
local.
they want to do it overseas.
Oh,
and I was just like,
bro.
man, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to make it. But yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Fun times.
My body can't handle it anymore.
Okay, interesting. All right. Well, your quota for wedding attendance is once a year, twice a
I'm
year.
now getting to that point. Yeah,
Yep.
man.
Yeah,
I'm attending your weddings.
that's it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything else.
Sorry,
I'm good. All right.
Interesting. Moving on. First segment. Okay, you guys look great.
Thank you.
Would you guys say that you guys have maxed out your looks today?
Oh, here we go. Looksmaxxing.
What's this?
Yeah, there's a full segment I dedicated to
Okay.
this.
Wait, what's
alright.
this? What's
Okay,
this?
so what do you think?
Bro, I thought you were young, bro. What happened?
What do you think looks
Become a
maxing
dad.
is?
Huh?
Looksmaxxing. What do you think it is? Just out of
Looking the best you can.
yeah, not half wrong, Beeps.
It's about applying geometry and science to the way you look and how you really maximize those statistics and stuff.
Yep. All right. You're both wrong, but
I thought that's what it was.
close enough.
I thought you were young,
So,
bro.
so the term was popularized by this influencer called Clavicular.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And anyone who knows of this guy knows that he recently did an interview on 60 Minutes. And it's been a very talking
Oh, it's a very credible source, that one.
It's very credible
Times.
source. And it was actually really bad. It was actually really bad because when you sit down with this, I think he's like a 21-year-old dude from the States, you actually realize how bad his mindset is, but how much influence he has over a younger generation of men.
Okay.
And so the whole controversy around Looksmaxxing is essentially that the idea is that basically looks are everything. Okay.
I've seen what he looks like.
What does he
And-
look like? Can you show me?
Sure.
Looksmaxxing.
Looksmaxxing.
Okay, I'll find it.
Type in. His name is Brandon Peters.
He actually looks like a fucking serial killer.
Oh well, I mean, he's a bit drugged up. That's probably why.
Looksmaxxer.
Do you think he looks attractive?
Yeah, but for someone who's dedicating his whole life taking all this bullshit,
He
to
ain't
look
look
like that,
smacked like that, bro.
Bruh.
So the reason as to why this is also so
What a
popular
clown.
and has gotten a lot of heat of late is because it's very heavily associated and related to incel culture, right?
Culture?
Incel culture.
What's that?
So involuntarily celibate. So the whole adolescence, yes.
Bro, what is going on? What?
So
There
so
are so many terms being
hang on,
thrown
hold on.
around.
So you know, Deep, so you know how you watch Into the Manosphere, right?
Yes.
That line of content. So this whole ideology
Yeah.
that people only get ahead in life if they are attractive, and it has gone so extreme that like young men are now consuming this content on physically altering their face
Okay.
just so that they can maximize their looks.
Okay.
So it's very intense. And like the TV series Adolescence gave light into that industry for the first time.
Right. Okay.
So the question that I wanted to ask you guys was a little bit about how far do you think is enough to be on the fine line between like working on yourself, physically altering your body for the sake of being physically attractive versus being confident? Like where do you think the line kind of is? And what do you think is actually appropriate based on your experiences?
Look, I sense and feel that everyone's beautiful in their own way, but it's really just about how they choose to present themselves and what they do to self-develop and in whatever capacity. I think there's a lot you can do on yourself, even if it's looks and physically. You don't have to change anything or alternate stuff. Just start living a healthy life as a starting point, right? I mean, you've seen people that just go from, say, being overly obese to then just losing weight to then come through and feel more confident. And I think that inherent confidence is what appeals more to people, and character is what appeals more to people, which in turn has more of a positive way to look at them. Like if you're charismatic, despite how you look, you still carry that charm, that aura about you, right? A classic case, I'm sure everyone knows, Shah Rukh Khan. You know, he's not the best looking guy out there, but he's very intelligent. He's very charismatic. There's something about him outside of who he is, which is a superstar.
It's like that whole concept of, I think I was talking to Prachi about this, shout out to her. It's like if you didn't know Shah Rukh Khan and he passed you on the street, or even Ranveer Singh, right? Just for the sake of just being a complete random person, would you look at them and go, yeah, they're a really attractive person? Straight off the bat, right? Like based on just looks, most likely you probably wouldn't say, oh, like they are 10 out of 10, aesthetic in every single way. You probably wouldn't, right? But there is an element of attraction that comes from charisma, to your
Confidence.
point, and confidence.
Yep.
What are your thoughts?
I agree with Deeps. So I think when people start taking shortcuts for anything, it usually means at the detriment of their health. So you start taking, like, I think there was the whole thing with Ozempic tablets and shit to like lose weight. So it's like, oh, I could just work out and not eat shit. Or instead I can just take this tablet. But it's like internally you're like screwing yourself over. So it's like you're just doing it to look better, but in the background you actually are killing yourself inside. I think if you aim for, it's like that whole, are you chasing money or happiness? Chances are if you chase happiness, the money comes with it. It's like if you chase health, all the stuff that's related to it, confidence, feeling better, looking better, all comes to it as well. So I think people just need to take it with a grain of salt.
So this entire part comes from like a very big pain and insecurity point, right? Which is, and I'd love to get your thoughts on this. pretty privilege is a thing, right? Like where you're attractive, you're given certain scenarios over somebody else.
Yep.
Do you guys believe that, first of all, that still exists within today's context of how attractive you are determines how quote unquote far ahead and get like you would potentially be in life? Do you think that still has a play in certain scenarios
Yeah, I
or in
guess
certain
so.
jobs?
I would say so, but it can only take you so far.
What do you mean by that?
Like, you could have pretty privilege, but if you don't have anything to back it, because yes, we understand statistically how it works and superficially how it works, but it can only take you so far. After a certain point, you're going to have to show something for it to get ahead. So
Yeah, it's like I imagine it's the same thing with dating. You could look really good, you go on a date, you go 2 dates, and you're like, bro, there's nothing there.
yeah,
So then
Correct.
Find something else.
So, first game related to this segment, there is a whole bunch of terms that have come up as a result of this entire area. I'm just going to ask you guys what you guys think it is. Just let us know your thoughts. Okay,
Alright.
number one, Chad.
Chad.
Yep.
I
what's a
reckon
Chad?
like just like high aura man. Is that what it
Chad,
is?
like Giga Chad. That's like
Yeah,
that.
close
That's
enough.
basically
Okay,
that.
so the ideal guy, tall, attractive, confident, successful with women. So if someone says like, oh, they're a Chad, that's what they're like sort of represents.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, don't know how these.
Dude, this
things-
is so sad. This is so sad.
What a Chad.
Stacy.
Stacy.
Stacey.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's like the equivalent of Chad, but for girls.
Correct. So it's a female equivalent of a Chad. which is
Okay,
interesting.
okay.
Yep.
Stacy.
Subhuman.
Subhuman?
Means you're not looks maxed in your
Like you're
inferior.
below par?
Correct. You're just the
inferior.
average looking human being.
Bro, this is so
Subhuman.
Yeah.
cooked.
This might be interesting. PSL.
PSL.
PSL. Think of like, hey, Robs, you know when like a Pokemon card gets graded? It's
Yep.
PSA.
Yeah.
Now attribute that to PSL.
It's like a grading system.
Correct.
Actually?
Yeah.
Dude, what the
So it stands
hell?
for physical sexual level, and it's a made up rating system for attractiveness. So for instance, he's a PSL 7. It's insane. Yeah, these are
He's a
legit-
PSL
what
7.
sort of age group are we talking about that do this sort of shit?
Well, I guess
12.
this is like this got popularized through the TikTok generation, right? So probably your most latest gen. This is where it all started from.
oh, bruh, I can tell you, the end of humanity is here.
yeah, genuinely.
We know where it ends.
Okay, so we know what looks maxing is, but do you know what soft maxing is?
That's when you're doing the opposite of Looksmaxxing.
You're being soft.
So it's normal, safe improvement. So for instance, haircuts, skincare, and
Oh,
fitness.
so we're all soft.
We're
maxing.
we
soft
all
maxing.
soft.
We're
We all
soft.
soft
Bro,
max.
you soft, bruv.
Bro, we all do it. Gym maxing.
Okay, well, you go to the gym all the
Correct.
time.
So
Okay.
focusing heavily on the gym. Style maxing.
Doing your
Style
style
max.
to the
Correct.
T.
Yep. Cool. So this is a bit more niche. Mewing.
Like mooing.
Mewing.
Okay.
But can you make the sound of a
Moo.
what are you doing with your face right now?
Oh, like
Or like a ooh.
like a Ben Stiller, like the Zoolander.
Oh, yeah.
Ben Stiller?
That's
was
a
it?
good movie.
Steel.
Steel.
Steel
That.
maxing should be something.
I haven't seen it.
We're
in
coining
this.
it. Steel maxing.
Steel maxing.
So, but what is what is mewing?
Mewing is like
the pouting sort of
the
thing.
pouting, yeah.
Is that what it is?
Not quite,
Posing?
but yeah, close. So it's holding your tongue in a certain position to supposedly improve jawline. So apparently there's videos of this where like if you do 10 of these, right? And for anyone listening, I'm basically like pouting and then releasing and pouting 10 times.
Yep.
And you do like 4 sets of them. That's like a supposed to.
You look like a monkey.
That's supposed to like apparently strengthen your jawline.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm glad I'm married.
Yeah. So, okay, I don't know what
I'm glad I'm not born today's generation.
I don't know what this is, but hunter eyes.
Hunter eyes.
like you're praying.
like
you're
your after.
Yeah, so it's apparently how narrow or deep set eyes someone has. So I think it's like the squint almost essentially. Yeah.
Whatever.
Black pill. So these are social dynamics. Do you know what?
We're
What's
going
black
into
black pill. So you got blue pill.
unrestricted territory.
You got
here.
a red
pill. Yeah, so-
black pill.
Black pill is
What is this?
complete.
What's
Oh wait, I think I know what it is.
okay?
Is it because like
Skin color or what is it?
is because they're just good at everything?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. It's
They're
the
good at
belief.
nothing.
It's the belief that looks determine everything, and you can't change the situation.
Yeah, so good at nothing.
What is going on?
And then red pill and blue pill.
Okay, is that the Matrix thing?
Yeah, essentially. So red pill is seeing the truth about dating dynamics, often tied to manosphere ideas. All right. And blue pill is being unaware or naive about those ideas.
Do you think this is what kids now are spending way more time on, therefore they can't get ahead in life?
100%.
Yeah, that's why they had to bring in the social media ban because they were like, bruh,
100%.
we're cooked.
Which, by the way, I think Australia is amazing for doing that. Like, where I think the first country, no, there was another country also, but out of the major like economies in the world, US haven't done it, right? And they probably never will. But I think it's the best thing that Australia could have done, which is the social media ban for under
I get it, 16.
16.
But then the flip side to it is if they can introduce that and everyone accepts it, well, where do they stop?
What do you mean?
Because then they're basically making up all the rules of what you can and can't do.
As
So
in
that's the reason
government.
why the US will never do it, because it's the whole freedom of speech and you should be able to do whatever you like. It's a democracy. As soon as you do these things, you bring in controls, you're no longer a democracy. And so once that starts happening, it's like, okay, so that might be the first stage in it. But if they turn around and say, oh, you're under 21, you can't do this. I know that there's already those sort of rules, but I don't know. I'm just a bit sus.
Yeah, fair enough.
What do you guys think on the social ban?
Oh,
Do you
yeah, we're
think it's
cooked.
Oh, it's a
well,
good
we're not
idea or-
cooked.
yeah.
We're not cooked. But to be honest, like that just means that we've got a lot more time before we get replaced by a lot of these young guys because they're spending a lot of time on this, which means we're just going to dominate. I love it.
Keep going.
Yeah. But I can
but
tell
yeah,
you
Keep
now.
doing it. Keep looks
I
maxing,
can
bro.
tell you, Ari ain't doing this Looksmaxxing shit. He does that, bruh. He's
Out
sitting
of
outside.
all these things, at best, I probably gym max the most. So I go to the gym, try and style max a little bit. That's as far as it goes.
Bruh, I'm a soft max.
You're a soft maxer.
Yeah, I just 1% every day. Just get better. Just do something well.
Yeah, man. Just do your job.
There's more to life.
You sent me a bit of content the other day, which was
I?
side quests. So
Oh,
yeah.
this is good.
Now,
Okay.
I'll just read this out. I'll read this out and let you guys choose where we want to take it. Okay. So you are bored because you are not doing side quests. I don't know where you found this, by
You
the
were
way.
bored because you're not doing side quests. Yeah.
Wherever you found this is pretty good. Must have just been Instagram or something.
All right.
Life is not just work and lying in bed doing nothing. Here are 50 side quests everyone should complete.
Okay.
Now, there's a lot. However, for the sake of time and curiosity, I'll just read out the categories and you can pick perhaps two and then maybe the
Yeah,
following
yeah.
segment.
Yeah, let's do that.
We'll do that. So there's physical side quests, mental side quests, financial side quests, social side quests, adventure side quests, and creative side quests.
So it's another way to think about, you know how people have bucket lists, right? So you go, okay, if I'm going to have a bucket list, I've got something to go towards. But if you had to break it down by categories, you would say, okay, you can then categorize each one and say, okay, if I want to run a half marathon, for instance, that's a side quest. And so what it does is it allows you to start thinking that I get to look forward to something.
Yep.
As a byproduct, you're now getting fitter.
Yep.
Right? So that's what this is in reference to, is that people are just like, oh, I've got to work, I'm so bored, I can't do anything. And it's like life is shit.
Yep,
And then
yep.
they just scroll on their phones.
Yep.
It's like, but if you had these things and then there were some were hobbies as well, you would just be happy as a person.
Agreed.
So why don't we go through one of these categories because there's a fair few dot points under all and we'll just discuss.
Can we just pick a few of the categories and just pick one or two of those things to discuss?
Okay.
Yeah,
We can do it
that's a
either
good
that
idea.
way.
Yeah,
All
let's
right,
go.
easy. So physical side quests. There's heaps here. I'm just going to spitball all of them. But run a 5K without stopping. By the way, very hard. Just saying. Tried. Remember that phase that we had?
Oh, yeah.
That was
COVID time.
terrible.
Yeah, that was bad.
So-
This is COVID, by the way.
Okay, this is a side quest to the side quest. We actually, during the pandemic, decided we're going to go for a run because you couldn't do much. And so we wanted to hang out. So we're like, oh, let's go for a run. And I remember Kartik rocked up. And mind you, I wasn't a runner. Deeps was running.
I also
but
wasn't
you
a
weren't
runner, by the
so
way, just a
Kartik rocks
caveat.
up and he rocks up in Kmart shoes that are like dress shoes.
There's still sneakers though. Like you
Do you
could,
still have them?
I don't think so. No, I don't think
I
so.
was like, bro, they're not running shoes.
Well, it didn't go me very far anyway.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5K run.
Completing 100 push-ups in one session, which by the way is actually very hard, just FYI. So
They're
like,
supposed to be hard.
well, yeah, but
Because then
doing
you
it in
got
one
side
hit.
quest complete.
Yeah,
today.
exactly.
Learn to swim properly, which I don't know if you guys know.
Bro, I
Yeah,
actually
we know how to
don't-
swim
I
properly.
don't know how to swim properly.
Like doggy paddle is not swimming.
No,
in my
like
opinion.
proper swimming.
I don't know how to swim
Freestyle.
properly.
Yeah, backstroke, breaststroke. I got the works, bro. I can't do butterfly. It's a bit too hard.
Yeah, don't have enough like wide lats for that one.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Can you swim?
I can't.
So if I drop you in the middle of the ocean, you're dead.
Oh, dead.
Instant.
Instant.
All right. Nice to know. Try one combat sport for 30 days. I actually want to get into jiu-jitsu. Just FYI.
I can tell you right now. Sorry, I can tell you right now. Anyone that I know has done jiu-jitsu has at least injured themselves.
Okay,
once.
but that's probably because they're doing it wrong. Or
what do you
like-
mean they're doing it wrong?
I don't
Bro,
know.
someone puts you in a hold, you're effed.
I just really want to do it because I've like
Do you want to do it because it's
I know
such
exactly where you're taking this, and no,
close contact with other males? Is that what
not
it is?
why I want to do this.
That's my concern.
I
Is I don't want to
this.
be in someone else's sweat dripping on my face.
Do you? Okay, hang on.
That doesn't sound exciting
As
to me.
as a dude, 100% know that you guys have done this once in your life.
Done what?
I'm about to tell you.
Rub up with guys.
No.
Okay.
When you're walking down the street, say in a mall even,
Yep.
and another dude walks past you, there is some part of your ego that checks you and go, you reckon you could take that guy?
He does that all the time.
I do that all the time.
Oh, you still do it?
Yeah. But I won't say if I can take him on.
As in like, yeah,
I'll
so
be
say,
like, you know that guy there?
say punch
he
on.
He would drop you.
say
That's what
you
I would
and your
say.
missus are walking down side by side
Yep.
and he does something to the lady and you're like, oh, don't do that.
Yep.
And he goes, what are you going to do about it? And then he starts swinging a punch. You don't think about these?
Yeah, you don't
Yeah, I do.
engage.
But I could take him.
So you do these things. So you actually do these things. Like you think about.
Okay, look, it only ends one of two ways, okay? And either way, I think I'm comfortable with what happens. One, I either somehow manage to drop the guy,
Yeah.
just based on years of watching UFC and wrestling, right? I managed to do it.
You do these ones.
Option one. Or option two happens, which is I miss, he knocks me out. Either way, I'm not going to know what's going to happen next.
So
Conversation done, bro.
question.
Yes.
Have you ever been in a physical altercation?
No, I was in one when I was in year 5.
Okay. It's a very long time.
Very, very
Okay.
long
So
time
if
ago.
you had to like do something, what would be your top like move?
I don't know. Element of surprise.
You're out. Beeps, have you not been in a mall where you look at a dude going, if some like altercation
I think
would
there's some
happen-
sort of biological thing there with men.
It's like
to
protective energy. Sure.
Of course, I have. But I think
No,
I'm
but we're
more
not
alert.
talking about like something has provoked you to think that. You're just walking casually.
In general? No, then there's something wrong with you.
Were you
Men
just
do-
assessing everyone? Oh my God, I'll take you down. Oh,
Yeah, no,
you,
men
bro,
do
what are you
this.
looking at me for?
Men do this like time to time. I'm not saying.
Well,
we
this
all
is
do it.
why some people have too much fucking time on their hands.
Maybe
Have
they're
a side
watching-
quest. You might
maybe-
actually get somewhere.
they're
Well,
watching
now he
Looksmaxxing
wants to go and
videos.
do this jiu-jitsu thing.
Well, I've
so that
always
he can be
thought-
like, bruh, you know what jiu-jitsu is, by the way? If someone's walking in the mall and you go, oh, they bump into you,
You're
you
on the
can't
floor.
do shit until you get to the floor. You know that, right? Yeah. You want to fight? Look, give me on the floor, bro. Let's go.
I know that it is insane, like breathwork control, that obviously there is an element of like physicality. However, it's actually also strategic. So it's not just, when you're thinking your opponent's a physically bigger dude, therefore you're automatically screwed. It's actually going, hey, there's a strategy to this. It's like when you watch UFC, right? And you see the big dude and you see the little dude and you're automatically going, the big dude's going to win. But then the little dude comes out of nowhere and freaking does one of these ones. And then they're like, what the F just
I
happened?
would like to see you do jiu-jitsu for 30 days.
I
You should
reckon-
do it. That's your side quest.
Well, that's the entire point of this conversation.
Yeah, but it's also putting you in a high risk category because you need your body
I
to
was
work.
also thinking about this,
That's
which is
also
probably
true.
why I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
Anyways,
That's not the
let's
side quest
continue.
you
Let's
choose.
continue.
Doing a cold plunge for 30 days straight.
Not interested.
Have you ever done a cold plunge?
I did. Actually, while I was in Byron for Peter's Bucks, the recovery was we went to one of those places where you do the sauna, the cold plunge. Bro, I loved it. It's hard, but the moment you step out of these things, you feel different. I don't even know how to explain it, but I felt this just love for life.
Well,
Yeah, how
that's
many times
the-
did you do it once?
No, bro, we went back and forth like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, but
so
on
you
the
go
same
15
day?
minutes. Yeah, of course. You go 15 minutes in the sauna, you jump into the cold plunge for a minute or two. If you can do it, you step out. Do it again. Do it again.
I haven't done the rounds of that. That's interesting.
Bro, it's like there's
Peak-
something about it.
Peak happiness hormones at play though. Like
It is. And that's what I'm saying. There's
Yeah,
love
but
for
then,
life.
okay, if for anything, it has to revert back to the mean. So what I mean by that is if you feel like you're at the highest level of those hormones,
Yeah.
do you feel like at some point they come back down crashing?
No, it's not like...
Isn't it one of these ones that goes up? and
It's
then
not a
just-
drug that you go up and down. It's like you get elevated and that elevation allows you to feel it throughout the entire day, which is why people do it in the morning.
like it's like clear, like a lack of clears mental fog, increases productivity,
Yeah.
sharper mind. Like
It
all of
feels
those
like a
things,
little
yeah.
bit of like a limitless pill.
Oh.
I'm surprised you haven't done one.
Well, where am I going to go? Where am I going to find a cold plunge?
Well, I mean,
In the new place, when I eventually move in about 3 years, when it's finally done, then I'll try this out. But okay, I'm going to do that as my side
So,
quest this year.
mind you, how long did you last in this cold plunge for?
It's interesting because I think if I was by myself, I wouldn't have lasted longer than a minute. But because we had the other guys as well. Some of these guys, like JK and stuff, bro, he's built different. He was sitting in there for like a couple of minutes. Yeah, but he's been doing cold plunges in the past.
So
You dip it
my
down.
sister did a cold plunge at Newcastle on a beach, right? Sunrise sesh.
Oh,
Amazing experience. You know when you go into the water at a beach? Actually, no, you wouldn't because you guys don't do any of this shit. But basically, for normal people, you go to the beach, you go into the water, it's freezing cold.
Okay.
She got out of the cold plunge. She goes, it was the warmest water she's ever experienced because it was like nothing's colder than freezing submerged waters, right?
Yeah.
So she got into the beach water afterwards, and it was the warmest thing. It was the best experience apparently.
It's
So,
insane feeling.
yeah.
Worth doing.
Okay.
Worth
All right.
doing.
Yeah, I want to do it for the sake of just to see how long I can actually do it for. Okay, so fast for 24 hours and observe your mind. Now, Deeps, I know you do this because I did it as well once, and I remember like you had your experience and about fasting.
Yep.
And I don't know, you enjoy fasting or you do it regularly?
I don't, but I want to actually, one of my side quests actually this year is to do a 72-hour fast.
Okay.
Dry fast, obviously water, electrolytes. But that allows you to sort of, your body gets into that sort of regeneration factor where it starts healing itself after a certain point in time. You guys should look into it. I don't know if you guys will do it, but
I've done so the day before we flew out for your wedding for Thailand, I did a 24-hour water fast because the week leading up to it, I was just eating shit and I felt shit. And so what I did was I think you recommended soda water. So it just kills your hunger.
Yep.
So I was literally just on that for the whole day.
it doesn't kill it. It just, you feel more
like
fuller.
you feel a bit more fuller. Yeah.
Okay.
And bro, like you go to bed feeling so like fresh. Your stomach is just obviously it's a lot more flatter. You feel also energized. Like there's a surge in productivity because your body, I don't know the science behind this, goes into the fight or flight mode, right? Because when you have no food, your body's now running on like your fat reserves, also kicks into adrenaline. And it's why you feel a bit more like focused because now your body's like, hey, something's about to happen. I got to amp up my responses because
That's so cool, eh?
Yeah, there's a full science behind it.
And I can tell you right now, there's a positive correlation between when I eat during the day versus when I don't. My productivity just surges. Like the way I'm able to like navigate through situations and just go in and out of things when I'm not eating versus when I'm eating, night
Should
and
we
day.
scrap lunch for people, like employees? Is that what we're saying?
Just get rid of it. Yeah. You would just see a spike of like.
Yeah.
You should. You know what? I want you to. I know you're
Have
very.
you never done a fast?
I don't want to.
Literally, what I was about to say. But what stops you? What stops you? Because, like you said, you've never done a cold plunge. You want to at least give it a go once, right?
Okay, let's play this out.
Yep.
I'm gonna get all this new energy.
Yep.
The F am I gonna do with all this new energy? What? Work harder?
Well, this kind of goes back to, and obviously I don't want to say it in front of the cameras. It kind of goes back to what we were.
Oh, you're referencing that.
Yes.
All right, boys.
I think you should at least. I think you should at
2
least.
hours.
Pass out, bro.
2 hours fast.
72 hours.
Oh,
No. Don't do
bro,
72
that's
hours.
normal.
But I think it might open your mind to other things that you're not.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
just surprised you've never done a fast in your life for a
Nah.
full day.
Nah.
Oh, bro, you got to do one at least.
You'll feel different, bro.
All right, watch this space. Holy.
Keen for the 72-hour one, but I've never done that.
I'll log that one.
Interesting. All right. Learn to do a handstand.
Nah.
No,
not gonna happen.
thank you.
No?
No,
Nah,
thank
not
you.
gonna happen.
Oh, I've always wanted
I tried it. I thought I did very close.
You
and-
tried it?
Yeah, I tried it.
When?
I don't know, like when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
That was the best opportunity I had to be able to do it. I've tried it since then as well, probably in my like 20s. Just couldn't do it. And then I realized, like, what's the point? That's not a side quest that excites me.
Beeps.
No. I'm not entertaining this conversation.
My like playoff from that was, and I keep talking to Frank about this, but a muscle up. All right. So pull up is your standard pull up, but a muscle up is a full above and push from the bar. I've always wanted to do one, still can't do one.
Okay, so that's your side quest.
For the last year, it's been my side
Yeah,
quest.
okay, so not a side quest anymore.
It's just like I hope I get to it, but I don't think
But hope's not a strategy.
I will get to it.
Yes, just do it.
This was a very fun segment. Thank you very
like
much,
this.
Kartik.
Oh, and 10K every day for 90 days, 10K steps.
That's
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
But for 90 days.
Yeah. I reckon it's possible.
Yeah, Fair enough. Physical side quest done. How we feel?
Love that.
Feel very physical.
I feel like because the rest are actually really cool. And I love this list.
Yeah, we'll keep a segment.
We'll keep a segment for the following app, just a 5-10 minute, and yeah, cool.
I want to know from you guys, what side quest are you picking from that list? Or if you have a different physical side quest that you're going to do, put that in the comments down below.
Easy.